Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Funreal and you are watching the official update video on the Ultimate Mod Testing and Reviewing Area version 6.3. I'll try to make this video as short as I can, but before I start showing you the maps, I'll just quickly tell you what has been updated. The vehicle map has got new vehicles, just a bunch of boats and a crane, nothing interesting. But what is interesting are the 3 new maps. One map is made for testing the escape vehicle animations, like Jimmy Gibb's stock car or the armored vehicle from Crash Course. The second new map is a chroma key map, which is basically just a green screen. You have a green, blue, white and black corner of the map. The third map is a playground map, basically just a zombie spawner from the main map, but you have way more space to mess around. Additionally, a few buttons to give you ammo, heal yourself, damage yourself and upgrade your weapons. Finally, all the maps except for the infected and vehicle showroom maps are now playable with the survivors from Left 4 Dead 1, as you can see right now. Without further ado, let's start. This is the main map. You have the survivor spawn points here, all the weapons, the stuff from the concert, special infected, all these stickers, jukebox which plays music, but I won't play music because I've gotten so many copyright strikes on this channel, I can't afford it. Uncommon infected spawner, just press the button, they'll spawn, turn around and the game will then start removing the zombies because they're not being used. At least in theory. And we have a common spawner. Just spawn some commons. Then we have the special infected spawner, same thing, just spawn special infected.
Smoker!
Gnome, cola pack, ammo packs from Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, screens, radio. And here's some survivor, what are these, models with eye tracking, so they'll look at you. And this button cycles through some animations. Zoe light and Francis light, which are only used in the intro of The Passing. The pilot. Then over here we have laser sights, explosive ammo, incendiary ammo, all your gubbins, all your weapons. Billboards. Over here are the CSS knives and the riot shield, which only spawn if you have a melee unlocker mod installed, however sometimes they don't work. CSS weapons over here, and over here, if you walk onto this thing, you are greeted with the dark room, usable for testing illuminated mods, such as this Princess Celestia rifle that me and Dr. House made back when we actually liked My Little Pony. That's it for this map, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is the vehicle map. Behind you are still the paintings, all the vehicles from Left 4 Dead 2. The ones that can be colored are colored. So that if you replace one of those vehicles and you have something with color set up, just load this map and see if the coloring works. The green one is always the alarm vehicle, so don't shoot it. It actually has an alarm. F-18 Hornet with his rocket, and just all the vehicles you can think of. You can actually enter this one over here if you wanted to. Then new is this crane and these boats. Over here are trains, helicopters, the crashed airplane, the not yet crashed airplane, those two boats. The one animated is a escape vehicle, the static one is not the escape vehicle. Same thing, but two different models, so if someone makes a mod that replaces it, they have to replace both of them. Same thing with this one here. One is used as the escape vehicle in the passing or sacrifice, although not actually used but in the game. Then here is this big ship. You can walk on it if you wanted to. And if you're stupid enough to jump down, you'll be teleported back to safety. This here is a new map, the animation map, made for testing the escape vehicle animations. Over here you have the passing exit animation of the Jimmy Gibbs car, which in the game does not use the glasses. Just be aware that if you make this animation, the car needs to have glass added to it, because the game doesn't use it. This car has two exit animations. I'm slurring my words. Without sound, because I don't care. Sometimes they're buggy and stick a little bit. Like this time the glass over there is broken too soon. Now over here, this is from Left 4 Dead 1. Back in Left 4 Dead 1 they thought that compiling the sounds into the animations is a good idea, so this one has sounds. In case you were wondering, the yellow outlines down here are the actual buildings next to it. So if your vehicles crash into the orange outlines or the cars, you know that the animation would not work in the game. Over here are the helicopters. If you shoot the light grey thing underneath them, they'll start animations. I've sped this up, by the way, just to get this done way quicker. If you let them land, like right now, they will now transition into the idle animation. If you shoot again, they will then go into idle animation, so nothing seems to be happening. If you shoot a third time, they'll do the exit animation. If you just continue shooting onto it, they'll just skip animation, just go to the next one. Enter, idle, exit. Same thing over here. Idle, enter, idle, exit. Over here we have the Virgil's tugboat. Just shoot the thing down below. I don't know why, but for some reason those vehicles start clipping through the skybox. So they'll just disappear at some certain point. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. But it doesn't really matter. It's just here to test the animations. This map is the probably most anticipated one, the playground map. Basically just a zombie spawner with more space, like I said. Just spawn your special infected. By the way, this map does not have a nav mesh. The common infected and the survivors will not walk, but the game is coded in a way that the special infected can walk without a nav mesh. This yellow outline on the floor shows where the zombies could walk. There's a clip so that they cannot get any further. Then we have our weapons over here.
This'll do some damage.
If you shoot this thing up here, you get incendiary ammo, explosive ammo, laser sights, ammo, heal yourself and hurt yourself. If you are incapacitated and shoot the health button, you get put back to health. And this thing back here is just to clean up, remove blood and the corpses. Let's just show this real quick.
Hey, nice.
Okay, now the map is messed up. Just take a weapon, shoot on this thing over there. It should also remove all the zombies on it. The left button spawns the common infected, the right one spawns the uncommon infected. The fallen survivor only spawns every now and then because the game has a timer programmed into it. And these things, sometimes when you respawn on the map, they won't respawn. I don't know why, that's just the way the game is. So on this map you can just mess around if you want to. This here is the chroma key or green screen map. You will be greeted with this text on startup. This map disables the lighting to ensure proper full bright textures on everything. Problem is, this effect will stay on all maps until you restart the game. This problem cannot be fixed, that's just the way the source engine works. And down below are some useful commands. SB take control changes the player. NB stop 01 freezes animations. R drop GUI hides the HUD. C spawn spawns an infected. You can bind the commands if you want, but the drop GUI command must be toggled, like actually bind toggles to do this here. This is the pause screen. You won't be able to see anything. If you bring up the console, you won't be able to see anything. You actually have to bind toggle it. So what you can do on this map is, like I said, just take control of someone, in this case Alice, walk over into the green area, take control of someone else. Then let's just take a sniper rifle, for example. Now if you disable the HUD or VGUI, you can just zoom onto someone and you have nothing around him. No HUD, no anything. Now thing is, he moves around, we don't want that. You can just freeze time so they'll stop moving. Or you can make them follow every move with the, what's it called? bot mimic command and then freeze the time. So this map, except for just making screenshots, doesn't have any practical use whatsoever. Now we are in the infected map, but as you can see, there are no survivor bots around. There's a special entity in Left 4 Dead 2 which is meant to literally make this map happen. All these infected over here are spawned by a single entity in the game. Simply by having that entity in the map alone causes the survivor bots to disappear. Those will not respawn until the game is restarted as well. I do not know why this happens, and it doesn't bother me, because all I want to check in this map are the infected. Literally every single possible combination of pants, shirts, head, color, everything is in this map. Now one thing that you should not do in this map is no clip, because when I've done it, for some reason by having all this shit in here the game just crashes, so don't do that. Now over here are some animation things to check the rigging on the models. If you shoot the gray thing underneath their feet, they will start moving. But the button can only be used 9 times and I don't know why. Anyways. You can just cycle through some animations, walk up to a model. I don't have a custom one right here, but if you had a custom model you can just see if the rigging on this thing would actually work. If required, you can slow down the time with the host timescale command. Like you can see here that the elbow rigging of the original model might not be the nicest, but doesn't really bother anyone. And over here are the special infected. Again, sounds compiled into the animations. This one over here, the witch, is a custom model. Let me just give a sniper rifle real quick to show you what I meant with rigging. As you can see over there, the hip is totally messed up. I don't know who made this model, but whoever did it didn't really do a very good job on rigging this thing. Either that or the animation is just shitty, which causes the model to look shitty. And this concludes the update video for Tumtara. The download link for this map will be in the description below. If you have a Source Engine game that could use a map like Tumtara, let me know. I've already made one for Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Portal 2, although I never released that one because nobody really makes mods for Portal 2 anymore. If you would like to stay up to date with my tutorials or mods, subscribing to my channel might be a good idea. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.